Have you ever just looked at a massive company, one of the giants, and wondered, how did they do that? How did they achieve this insane scale with what looks like almost no effort? Well, it's one of the biggest puzzles in business, and today we're going to crack it wide open. We're going to uncover the hidden force that separates the businesses that just grow from the ones that truly scale. To get us started, picture this. Two founders. They both start a company on the exact same day. Founder number one works like a machine. We're talking 16-hour days, no weekends, pure grind. After 10 years, they're making a respectable $100,000 a year. Not bad, but then you have founder number two. This person works maybe a couple hours a day, and after 10 years, they're pulling in $10 million a year. Now, that doesn't just feel unfair, right? It feels like it breaks everything we've ever been taught about hard work.
So, what gives? What on earth did that second founder know that the first one missed? Well, I'll tell you. The answer isn't just work smarter, not harder. It's something much deeper. It's a hidden characteristic, a secret that all of the world's most profitable businesses share.
And this brings us right to what I call the effort paradox. See, the secret to massive success isn't about putting in more hours. Our culture has that completely backward. The real secret is understanding how to build a system that works for you, unlocking a type of growth that's, well, it's exponential.
And that secret has a name: leverage. Now, hold on. We're not talking about financial leverage from your Econ 101 class. This is about building systems that get bigger and more powerful without you having to put in more of your own personal effort. It is the absolute key to breaking out of that time for money trap that keeps so many people stuck.
So the big question is, how do you actually do that? How do you build this kind of leverage? Well, it turns out there's a map, a framework called the 5 levels. You can think of it like a ladder that anyone, and I mean anyone, can climb to move from just growing linearly to scaling exponentially. And here they are, the 5 rungs on that ladder, from the most basic to the most powerful. Level 1, renting time. That's your raw effort. Level 2, renting space, using physical assets. Level 3, renting cognition. That's your ideas. Level 4, renting systems, the workflows you build. And finally, the pinnacle, level 5, renting rules, where you become the market itself. Every single step up this ladder unlocks a whole new order of magnitude of wealth. Let's break them down. Okay, so we all start at the bottom, at level 1, renting time. This is pretty much the most fundamental economic exchange there is. If you have a regular job, you're renting your time. If you're a freelance consultant, a barber, a personal trainer, you are renting out blocks of your time. And the brutal, unescapable truth of this level is that your income is hard capped by your own physical endurance. There are only so many hours in a day. If you stop working, the money stops, period. It's a dead end if you're looking for real scale.
So, let's climb up one rung to level 2. This is renting space. It's a small step up, but it's a really important one.
Think about a restaurant owner who rents out 50 seats for an hour, or a landlord who rents out an apartment for a month. Now, this is better than level 1 because you can serve multiple people at once, but you're still fundamentally trapped by the laws of physics. You only have so many tables. You only have so many apartments. You're still bound by physical capacity. All right, level 3. This is where the game completely changes. It's called renting cognition. And this is the first time we can truly disconnect our income from our physical presence. This is a huge leap.
Think about it. An online course, a super useful Notion template, even a really well-crafted expert-level AI prompt. You do the hard work to build it once, and then you can sell it 1,000 times, or 100,000 times. And here's the magic part. The cost to sell one more copy is basically zero. This is it. This is the moment you officially decouple your income from your physical effort. So that brings us to the highest levels of the game, levels 4 and 5. This is the domain of the global giants. We're not just selling a product anymore, we're talking about renting out entire systems and, eventually, the rules themselves. This is where the masters of the system operate. And who's the perfect example? Netflix. Just look at this number for a second. 325 million paid subscribers. That number isn't the result of selling a bunch of individual movie tickets. No way. It's the result of a perfectly engineered system. See, Netflix isn't actually in the movie business. They're in the business of selling an endless entry point into their world. They've built a masterful system of behavioral capture. The autoplay next episode, the skip intro button, the eerily accurate recommendations.
Every single feature is a tool designed to keep you inside their system, paying that monthly fee month after month.
And that takes us to the absolute peak of the pyramid, level 5. The core idea here is something I call the rule tax. This is what happens when you stop just participating in the market and you become the market. You own the ecosystem.
You want proof? Just look at Apple. In a single quarter, Apple raked in $8.7 billion from its App Store. And that's money from software they didn't even write. They just built the stadium, they wrote the rules of the game, and now they get to collect a 30% tax on every single ticket sold inside. That is the unbelievable power of a rule tax.
Now, as immense as that already sounds, the future is pushing this idea to its absolute logical extreme. We are entering a code-driven future where this kind of leverage becomes absolute and the human element is almost entirely removed from day-to-day operations.
I mean, just look at this comparison. To run a traditional bank, you need thousands of employees, physical branches, massive overhead. Meanwhile, a decentralized protocol like Uniswap can process billions of dollars in volume with just a handful of developers and a smart contract running on its own. There are no managers, no loan officers, no branches, just code. It is the ultimate expression of system and rule leverage. Okay, so we've looked at how the absolute giants of the world do it, but let's bring this all back down to earth. How does this actually apply to you? It's time to figure out your place on this board. This quote just nails it perfectly. The real goal isn't to be the best player on the field, constantly grinding it out, hustling for every yard. The path to true mind-bending scale is to become the architect of the stadium itself, to own the platform where the entire game is played. So let's wrap this all up. What did we learn? First, human leverage, your time and energy, is always capped. You'll always hit a ceiling. The next step up is to build behavioral systems, because they are infinitely more powerful than one-off sales. The purest, most potent form of this today is code. And the ultimate prize, the holy grail, it lies in rulemaking. Stop playing the game and become the one who writes the rules. And that leaves us with one final and maybe a little uncomfortable question I want you to really think about. Look at your career, at your business, at the projects you're working on. Which leverage level are you really on? The map is crystal clear. Now you just have to decide where you want to go.